things that labor could definitely.
Start with your name and
Fernando
department
Webster,
again.
Virgin Islands Department of Labor. First, I want to set a thank you to Senator Francis on behalf of my commissioner, Commissioner Hendry, that couldn't make it today, and to everybody else that could make it. But just to piggyback off of what you said real quickly, one of the initiatives from the Department of Labor is to collaborate with employers in the community to push the work opportunity tax credit, which is a tax credit that benefits employers, especially for individuals who are part of the reentry population. So that's something that we need to market more, not only from an agency standpoint, but across the board. Let employers know what benefits are to them if they're filing taxes federally, though, for our population, hiring them here. But I just want to thank everybody. I look forward to not today, but what we're going to do tomorrow, how we're going to collaborate as a group, and how we're going to get back to the public to let them know what is our agenda to eliminate this pipeline so we can have a more progressive pipeline for success.
Thank you. Commissioner Richards.
Yeah, good afternoon again. Delroy Richards, Police Commissioner. First of all, I'd like to commend Senator Francis for this symposium today. I believe it was very enlightening, very informative. I could commit that the Virgin Islands Police Department will continue to expand in all our afternoon initiatives, after school initiatives, because we feel very confident that we will be making a dent in crime if we continue to do that. And we will expand on that. Thank you much.
Thank you so much, and I'll try to stick to my points here so I could do my 30 seconds. I just want to start by saying, that we need to truly change our mode and mindsets and move in the direction of intervention rather than incarceration. I also want to publicly ask again, and surprisingly, Ms. Mary Moorhead, I'm going to probably sleep even better tonight. We agreed on something today, but I really want to ask our police department and my colleagues for us to truly revisit the concept of school security within our schools, because policing shouldn't replace education in no way, form, or fashion. And I truly believe that it's totally shifted from what it was originally slated to be. Also, decarceration was mentioned, but we didn't have enough time. So I want to ask Senator Francis and his staff, whenever you continue this symposium another time, that we also talk about that, because we truly need to have a conversation on decarceration. And finally, our media, ladies and gentlemen, plays a very important role in this. It is just not the community, it's not just our homes, but every time we turn on our televisions and looking at the news, or we open the papers and looking at the news, if it's something negative, that is the first thing that comes up. However, when we have Spelling Bee, Math Count, and all these other programs that's positive, even these youngsters that were here today that made water come to a lot of our eyes here today, these are lost either in the middle of the paper, in the back of the paper, or not even mentioned at all. So I want to challenge the media to start focusing on the positive, especially with our youths in the Virgin Islands. And thank you all very much. Senator Francis, I truly want to thank you and your staff for this wonderful symposium today. Can we put our hands together? And I just want to call up his staff, Senator Francis' staff, if you all can come forward, please. Let's not all rush at once, just come forward. But we just want to recognize Senator Francis and the small staff for putting this together. I think you've already realized that we needed some more days to this, but as we progress on this and see how we want to truly make this a desired outcome, I'm pretty sure that this is the first, but certainly wouldn't be the last. Again, let's put our hands together for Senator Francis and his staff. Thank you all so much. Senator Francis?
Thank you very much, Vice Chair. And again, I want to say pleasant good afternoon to all, and I want to certainly thank you for being here. Certainly we have gotten a very good input from all of you in regards to our way forward on this. I want to thank Dr. Mills, and again, give her a round of applause for her presentation today. As we look forward to the next step, what we intend to do is to provide you with a copy of the presentation that Dr. Mills had. If you have included your email address on your sign-in this morning, we'll ensure that you're emailed a copy of the presentation as well as a survey that you could send back with some additional information. I want to thank all the individuals that have come out today. Those of you that asked your questions, I appreciate it. Those of you that stayed quiet in the background and certainly took down information and enjoyed the dialogue, I want to thank you as well. I want to say a big thank you to the panelists and the fact that you have remained engaged for the last several hours. I think is commendable, having this level of professionalism in a room like this and certainly remain engaged, and I want to thank you for that. As we move forward on this, again, I want to continue to pick your brain. It's our intention, once all the information comes back in regards to the survey, we intend to, in May, contact the key stakeholders once again with a public hearing, but more so with some definitive and how we do move forward. The community collaboration, being able to create a one-stop where information is available to the public, I think is critical. I want to be able to narrow the pipeline as we have seen in our schools, and certainly we want to begin the dialogue in regards to the removal of police from the schools, but more so to support our monitors and others in ensuring that we have protection at the school level. We know that our teachers a lot of time are fearful, they're scared about what's happening here. We know that our students are being shortchanged. There's a number of shortfalls within the school environment, our community environment, in regards to our parental skills. There's a lot of shortfall that's affecting our students. They continue to scream for assistance, and it's about time that we start to listen to this. And our clergy has to be an important, play an important role as we move forward in this. And I'm happy for Dr. Perry being here and all the work that he does in the community, as well as a number of other clergy members. And unfortunately, we had simultaneous activities going on that may have prohibited some of them from being here, but it's important that we get their input. A lot of them go into the prison and other places to support. They go into the hospital, they go into the schools and certainly support what we're doing. We don't hear a lot about what they're doing in their individual churches, but I think that the collaboration and having that information available on a tabletop will certainly be able to be beneficial to the community. Thank you very much, and at this time, I also want to thank media for being here. We're being broadcast live. We had some technical difficulties earlier today, but we are being broadcast live, and this will continue to be aired via Legit TV. So I want to thank media for sticking it out, and certainly I know that we have another event that started at 6 o'clock this evening, so we have to do a little switch around of equipment and get things quickly moving. Thank you all for being here, and we'll notify you in terms of our next step. We apologize for some of the fact that the students weren't here or they weren't able to attend, but next time around we'll certainly have them be a part of this. Thank you, and safe drive home. God bless.